guys! Wow, has it been a very long hot minute. I don't even know where to begin, and I'm not going to do a lot of explaining because it's just been crazy. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. It's just been crazy. I haven't vlogged. I haven't even posted my last vlog that I had edited and I was trying to get up, but then I didn't even do that. And yeah, aside from my life just being crazy and everything falling apart and going downhill, and aside from all that, YouTube was a little discouraging, or at least this channel, because even though I was vlogging, nothing was changing with the channel, and I was hoping that eventually I would be able to get monetized again, but I needed a certain amount of watch hours in order to be able to monetize again, just to make some money off of ads. And I never used to make a lot from this channel, but even $50 a month is helpful. I know it's like counting pennies, but still, it was helpful. And right now it's I'm not getting anything, so I'm putting in all this work and I'm not getting anything for it. So I decided on this channel I want to start just doing kind of meal prep videos. They're kind of my favorite videos to watch. I love watching people just meal prep and make all the things and link the recipes and all that stuff. So I decided I want to do that because I meal prep all the time. I'm always in my kitchen and I'm always baking stuff and cooking things, especially on weekends when I go back to school. And over the summer I've just been doing it a lot. And so yeah, I figured those are the kind of videos I want to post. Maybe you're not gonna like it, maybe you will, I don't know. But I don't really know if it's gonna be really vlog style anymore. I think it's just gonna be meal planning, meal prepping, cooking, baking, all that kind of fun stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I have a zillion recipes I printed out, and I'm not entirely sure what I should get started with, but I have 2 ginormous zucchinis that my sister gave me. So I have some zucchini fritters I thought I would make and use up these zucchinis. And then I also have 3 super ripe bananas that I need to use up. So I was thinking of making a coffee cake banana bread that I'm gonna try to turn into sourdough. We'll see how it turns out. It might be good, it might not be good. I don't know, but I have sourdough and I'm gonna try to modify the recipe to use my sourdough starter with it. So yeah, that's what I'm up to today. All right guys, so stay tuned and I hope you guys like this kind of video. Okay guys, not really sure what I'm doing with this recipe, but I'm changing it to 1/4 cup of softened butter instead of the 1/2 cup, and I totally just got some paper in there. And I am changing up the flour measurements and possibly the egg. So we'll see how this works out, but apparently I need 1 cup of sugar. That seems like a lot, but we're gonna go with it, and I really don't know how this is gonna taste. Trying to convert this recipe to sourdough, but who knows? I've never done that before, so we're gonna figure it out. Hopefully, fingers crossed. All right, now I'm gonna add in a couple of eggs. All right, then we need flour, baking soda, and salt. Okay, so now we need 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, so just half of this one. Okay, 1 teaspoon baking soda. Flour. I'm gonna do, it says 2 cups flour, I'm gonna do 1 cup flour. We'll see how this goes because I have no clue. No clue. It might be good, it might not be good, but we shall see. in sourdough though. All right, so 1 cup flour. Gonna mix that up. Then I need the sour cream, 2 tablespoons of sour cream. And I'm writing down the recipe as I go because I'm just changing things, and if this turns out good, I'll be happy. All right, so I'm gonna add in 1/2 cup of sourdough starter. All right, it's about 1/2 cup. I'm not gonna have enough for all my recipes today, but oh well. Okay, mashed bananas I didn't add yet. I mean, my bananas aren't mashed at all. We're just gonna add the whole thing in here. I said to like do some step first with some bananas and brown sugar and vanilla extract first, but we're just gonna throw it in here and hope it works. But yeah, I needed to use up these bananas. I actually think the sugar in the beginning was a little too much, so might change that. Vanilla extract, brown sugar, and cinnamon. I don't want to add the brown sugar because I feel like there's enough sugar in here, but I also know brown sugar adds in a lot of good flavors, so I guess we're gonna add the brown sugar. Three-fourth teaspoon. I like cinnamon. Let's go with 1 teaspoon. Okay, 1 and some change. 1 and 3/4. I don't know, you're going with it though. I hope that this is supposed to be this wet, because I really don't know. Just stay in there. It's not staying. Oh goodness, don't fold in on there. Alright guys, for this next part, for the crumb topping while the oven is preheating, it says 6 tablespoons of butter, but I'm only doing 1 loaf. So we're gonna go with 3 tablespoons of butter. This cold butter now into like little sections. Throw that into a bowl with 1/2 cup of flour. Okay, and then 1/2 cup of sugar. Throwing in some cinnamon. Okay, and I'm totally eyeballing stuff. This is always like the kind of baker cooker I want it to be. So I am trying it. If you guys know anything about me, is that I struggle with modifying recipes, and I normally follow recipes to a T. So the fact that I'm even like eyeballing anything here says a lot. And that I'm even trying to convert this into like a sourdough recipe, so I don't know. I hope it sticks, and I hope this turns out good so it can give me motivation. Alright guys, I got this pastry cutter. I have yet to use it, so we're gonna use it here. And I'm not really sure how this works, but I'm guessing it's something like this. We're gonna throw this on top. Hopefully it turns out just fine. This is bothering me, so I'm gonna cut off some of that parchment paper. So let's throw this on top. Yes, definitely like a lot. But in order to not waste any, we're just gonna throw it on top. We're gonna pat it kind of in there. All right, we're gonna throw this in the oven and see what turns out from this. So I'm definitely not gonna have enough sourdough discard to make everything, but we're gonna try to make what we can, and then I guess I'm just gonna have to feed my starter and make some more tomorrow. But I really wanted to make these zucchini fritters, so I'm getting out my scale here. I need 100 grams of sourdough discard. I think this is the only other recipe I'll be able to make. Man, I was looking forward to this. So we got 100 grams in here. We need 100 grams of all-purpose flour. Okay. I think I just need to throw in everything. 2 eggs, and this is actually good because I'll get to use up some of my eggs too. Because their expiration date is coming up, so I want to make sure I use them up. We still need the zucchini. I need cheddar cheese, which is downstairs. Parmesan, salt and pepper to taste. All right, some pepper, some salt, more pepper. Okay, I don't know. Olive oil for frying, Parmesan. And my cheddar cheese is actually like a mix, but it's also frozen. So maybe I should like let it defrost a little. Let me go get my cheddar mix. Actually guys, I don't have any cheddar cheese, but I have shredded Colby Jack cheese. It's just frozen, so I'm gonna wait a little for that, and I'll do the zucchini now. So we'll shred up some zucchini and squeeze out as much of the moisture as possible. I love this grater, guys. It is absolute perfection. I'm gonna have it linked here. We'll link down below in case you guys wanna get one too, but it is so great. I just rinsed a bowl that I used before. We're gonna throw that under there. All right, so this zucchini, I feel a little softness here, so I'm gonna cut that off and we're gonna shred the rest of this. I don't know if this is gonna be 350 grams like I need, but we shall see. I feel like everything is everywhere right now. All right, that part is all mushy and soft. This is also the same grater that I use to grate my cheese and slice my cucumbers and my carrots, so it's really great. It's got different attachments, but I love it, and it, as you guys could see, it stays put on the counter. It does not move. I remember growing up, I had a cheese grater, and that thing was always slipping and sliding all over the place, so at least this one is not, so that's good. All right, so we got a bunch of grated zucchini up in here. I'm gonna squeeze out the moisture. All right, let's see, this is 60 grams. Oh, we're gonna need some more. All right guys, that gave us 300 grams. The recipe does say 350. So we'll just cut off a little bit of this other one, I guess. And I don't know, maybe this is enough. We shall see. $344. All right, we're just gonna use the rest of this. Now it's gonna go over, but it's fine. All right, so now we're gonna be over. We're throwing it in, we're at 380, but you know what? It's fine. So I am going to put this in my KitchenAid, and it's gonna get all blended up for me, or actually not blended up, but mixed together. That's the proper terminology for this. Let's get that mixed together. I forgot the other cheese. All right, I don't know. I said 50 grams of cheese. This is still frozen, but oh well. I think that looks good. Alright, so now I'm going to heat up some olive oil, and I used this pan earlier today for some grilled cheese, but it's fine. We're gonna heat up some olive oil. I'm not really sure how much I'm supposed to be doing, so we're just kind of eyeballing it. I'm sure the recipe said how much, but oh well. And I'm thinking I'll use the ice cream scoop to scoop out my fritter so that I can kind of get them even-ish, but we just gotta wait for this to heat up first. There's so many other things I still wanted to make today, but I don't have enough starter, so that kind of sucks. But I guess we'll just have to feed it, because I also wanted to make chicken pot pie and freeze some chicken pot pie, have some like meals ready in the freezer. Oh, they're looking good. I hope these taste good too. I really do. I hope I added enough salt. That's kind of my main concern, but I guess I could always just add more later. Ow, that's hot. Oh my God, careful with the oil splashing. While I am cooking the zucchini fritters, I am also going to cut up some mozzarella cheese. I had they go to Costco today, got some mozzarella cheese, yeah, I shred my own. So since I already have my shredder out here, I just rinsed it. I have my cutting board out, so I'm gonna cut this down and then shred it, and I freeze my cheese, as you guys just saw with my Colby Jack cheese that I put into the fritters. I pre-shred and I just freeze instead of getting like the already shredded one, because they've got filler ingredients in there and more preservatives and stuff, and the block cheeses have less. They don't have that coating to prevent it from sticking, and so yeah, I'm just trying to eat less of those chemically stuff. Alright, let's go check back onto my zucchini fritters, because these are probably ready. Ooh, they're looking good. I hope they're cooked on the inside. I feel like I also want them a little crispier, so I'm just gonna flip them over again. Yeah, like this side is nice and crispy. The other side could use a little bit more. And back to my cheese. So, you guys, like I told you guys, oops, I didn't attach that correctly. There we go. You guys will see that this grater gets a lot of use over here. It's fantastic. Look at all this beautiful shredded cheese. And it goes so quickly too. I think the hardest part is just cutting that giant block of cheese, but this part is just so easy. Okay, so we got a bunch of cheese here. I just gotta put that into quart-sized bags. But I'm coming back here to check on my fritters, and I think these are ready. So I'm just putting them onto this paper towel on a plate. And we're gonna put down the next batch. And I really thought this was gonna make more, but I only have probably enough for maybe like 2 more in here, so I don't know. I thought I was gonna make a lot more than this. Alright guys, back to my cheese. I have these little things that just help me keep the bags open. So I do use these. One. I'm only gonna do a couple. I have a bunch of these, but I'm only gonna do 2 bags at once. And then I you just fill up the bag and I just freeze it just the way it is. All right, I think this bag is done. Yep. So this one. All right, my banana bread timer is going off, so I gotta check on that also. I'm just grabbing a toothpick and I need to get some mittens.
Your banana bread timer is done.
Alexa, stop timer. All right. Oh, looks pretty good. I mean, maybe the top could use a little bit more work. But let me check the inside of that. I think it's probably gonna need to go back in. So, yeah, I think we're gonna put that back in. All right, back to the cheese. Alright guys, my banana bread is not working out. I put it in for another like 20 minutes already and it's still wet inside. So I don't know what we're gonna, what's gonna come of that, but I ended up getting 4 bags of cheese so far, and then this is the one I have in the fridge. And I'm just going to top it off because I have a little bit more in here. So just gonna top it off with the rest of the cheese instead of trying to waste like another bag. Because we do use cheese quite often in this house. We usually have like sourdough pizza every single week, and then I don't know, we just use it for a lot of things. And Hazel always gets cheese added to her food because that's pretty much the only way that she'll eat it, with some cheese sprinkled in. So these 4 bags I'm gonna go stick in the freezer. So this fritters recipe did not make a lot at all, and I feel like it used a good amount of sourdough starter, but I just cut off this little piece so I could try that little piece and see how it tastes. But yeah, it only made 8 fritters. I thought it would have made more, but it's fine. Now I know for next time. This recipe did say it would make 20 fritters though. So either my fritters are ginormous or something, but I don't know. They don't look that ginormous compared to the photo up there. So I don't know. It only made 8 for me. Alexa, stop timer. Alright guys, an extra like, I don't know, 35 or so minutes, so a total of like 70 minutes that was in there. The inside seems to be done, so hopefully it's fully cooked through. It doesn't look wet, so hopefully it's fully cooked through. Hopefully it tastes great. I don't know. But let's try this zucchini fritter. It's good. Definitely could use more salt. But that's good. Pretty tasty. You guys want to know what I forgot about? I didn't do it yesterday, and I was supposed to. But I forgot that I had started making sourdough focaccia bread. Oh, that is hot. Leftover Chipotle. Anyway, I started making sourdough focaccia bread on Monday. Wait, today's Sunday. No, not on Monday. On Friday? I don't know. But yeah, Friday, because I left it in there Saturday and I was supposed to do something with it. I didn't. Today's Sunday. I need to do something with it, so I'm going to take it out of the fridge. We're going to put it into an oiled baking dish, and it's supposed to rise. Now it is cold, so I don't know how long that's going to take to double in size. It's probably already double, to be honest. And then I'm supposed to bake it, so we'll see. Okay, I gotta do this fast. Here's my dough. It looks fantastic. But I'm using this dish. I'm gonna put some oil in here. And then I gotta go charge you guys because you guys are dying. Just gonna use my hands, my fingers, Make sure this is a nicely well-oiled baking dish is what the recipe says. Looks well-oiled to me. No, throw that in there. Are we supposed to wait until it like doubles in size? I don't know, but I'll at least spread it like out into my dish. I don't know if I was supposed to use like a bigger dish or not. It doesn't tell me the size of the dish, but I did have a bigger one. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this in here. We'll see what turns out from that. All right, guys, my focaccia seems to be ready, so I'm just gonna add in a little bit more olive oil. I have my oven preheating. That was a lot of olive oil. So the recipe I'm following, oh my goodness, nope, okay. Yep, this is definitely better than the last time I made it.
Alexa, turn on backyard.
This is so satisfying.
You fingering the bread?
I am fingering the bread. Ah, it looks so good. Oh my gosh, guys, this looks awesome. All right, I just grabbed some basil from my garden outside. Most of my basil has bolted, so it's not good anymore, but some of these are still good to eat. So I'm gonna add these in there. And then I'm also gonna add in burrata. And I think it's gonna be great. So I didn't do the garlic like the recipe had said, but this is gonna be so good. I'm so excited. Okay, here we go, guys. Gonna cut into this banana bread. This is the crunchy like end piece, but kind of want to see the other part of it. Why is it so dark? It looks good though.
I really like the consistency of that banana, the blueberry cake.
I know, but this is different. I cut 2 slices.
All right, we'll have
for
both.
a reason.
That's fine. We'll start with a half each, and then we'll go from there.
Cheers.
Very good. The dry top kills it.
It's supposed to be a coffee cake. Banana
I
bread.
get it. Very good, but I don't like the dry top.
Okay. Me either.
Really good.
I don't like the dry top either. This
Cake
turned out
was
really
great.
good. And I made it up.
Yeah, I don't think I like the blueberry muffins because it's top here. It's so dry.
I could take the top off. I don't like the top either.
Well, maybe it's just too much. Very good.
And it baked for an extra 35 minutes than what the recipe said. Baked for 70 minutes.
You don't like that even like a million times better?
It's really yummy. Oh my gosh, guys. My focaccia bread looks amazing. You could still hear it sizzling. You could see it sizzling. Oh my gosh, I am so excited for this. My last one that I made was nothing compared to this. It was just flat. This one's got like the little bubbles and oh my gosh. Oh, I can't wait to dig in. Okay guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of cook with me, bake with me kind of thing. I hope you guys like these kinds of videos because I plan on filming these kinds of videos. These are like what I tend to watch, and that's what I do anyway, so Yeah, I like it. Hope you guys do too. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.